Sadie Marie, my love and my bride, I've been pondering these vows for a long time now, for years actually, and each time I think about them, I'm left with deep emotion upon recognizing the immensity of the commitment that we are making here today. It's bigger than us. It's not something which I take lightly in any way. I recognize that I'm incapable in and of myself to live up to what I'm going to tell you. The only way I'll be able to live this is Christ. There's no other way. It's only because of Christ that I stand before you today. And it's only because of him that I'm able to stand with you in the coming years through the good and the bad. Sadie, the truth of the matter is, babe, the gospel is the only hope for our marriage. It's everything. It's only because I've been pursued by God that I will continue to pursue you throughout the future and into eternity. It's only because of how I've been forgiven by God that I will be able to forgive you. It's only because God is faithful that I will be faithful to you. It's only because I have received grace that I'll be able to give grace to you. It's only because I have been first loved by God with an overwhelming love that I will be able to love you unconditionally as I'm called to. Sadie, the gospel is our only hope. I stand before you today and have the privilege to say that by the grace of God I am what I am. I'm a sinner who's been saved by grace, only by grace, just like you. It is imperfection. It is that imperfection that drives me to be fully reliant upon the grace of God and fully dependent on him to make me into the man I'm called to be and the man that you need me to be. Sadie, I will keep the gospel at the center of our marriage. I will display Christ to you and to all who are watching our marriage. I will continually strive to love you with the insurmountable love which God has displayed to me at the cross. I will give grace as I have received grace and forgive as I have been forgiven. Sadie, I promise to love you without limit. The love I am referring to is unconditional. It is no way contingent on any of your performance. I will love you regardless and will seek to display that love to you in meaningful ways. I promise to love you even if I don't feel loved and even if you don't deserve it. For this is how God has loved me. This is how God has loved us. Sadie, I will lead you as I follow Christ. I will not only lead you, but I will also lead our home as God would have me. I will not shrink back from this calling, but will step forward boldly. I will strive to set a good example in every way to our children of love and grace as we build a home together. I will lead as I have first been led by Christ. I will always seek to live in a way that is honoring to Christ our Savior. Sadie,